Well, it's day 23 of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's presidency, and we are keeping tabs with updates in his first 100 days in office. Thank you for joining us on the program. I am Nifemi Ogunto. You can join the conversation now on Twitter if you use the hashtag first 100 days. Remember to tag at TVC News NJ. Let's bring you updates on the first official visit of President Tinubu to France. The president has received briefs from Ambassador LARO, Permanent Secretary Adamu Lamuwa, and other officials from the Nigerian embassy. They presented Nigeria's position on the summit and the scheduled sideline meetings with leaders and multilateral institutions. Recall that President Tinubu departed Abuja for Paris for the Paris summit for the new global financial pact on Tuesday. He's expected to also participate, review, and sign a new global financial pact that places vulnerable countries on priority list for support as well as investment. The summit will hold from June the 22nd, I believe that's tomorrow, to 23rd, and President Tinubu is expected to return to Abuja on Saturday, 24th June. After this summit, we'll be talking to our State House correspondent shortly for more updates as regards the president's visit to France. But tackling security is one of the core objectives of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in achieving a desired result of a safe country. And that's exactly what he said during his inaugural speech on May 29.
Security shall be top priority of our administration, because neither prosperity nor justice can prevail amid insecurity and violence. To effectively tackle this, we shall reform both our security doctrine and its architecture.
We're looking at collaboration between the presidency and state governors shortly on the program, and we'll be talking to the Plateau State Governor in a minute. But let's return to our State House correspondent who is standing by for more updates on Mr. President's visit to Paris. Femi, President Tinubu, we understand, will be attending some sideline events in Paris with leaders and multilateral institutions. What more have you gathered about his first official trip?
Well, Nifemi, all of that schedule is being drawn up by the president's men, that is his special advisors, members of his advisory council, working in close collaboration with the staff of the Nigerian embassy in France. We understand from Mr. Dele Alake, who is a special advisor on strategy, communications, and special duties. He is saying that leaders of world leaders of developed countries are already showing interest in meeting with President Bola Tinubu, in strengthening ties with Nigeria, in engaging with President Bola Tinubu and indeed Nigeria to see how they can come into Nigeria, bring in investment into Nigeria, because from what they are seeing, from the feelers they are getting following President Tinubu's latest economic policies, they are seeing that indeed Nigeria is open for business and that their return on investment is guaranteed. So these meetings, we expect them to start happening. That new global pact global financing pact will start tomorrow. The conference will start tomorrow. The international community will be led by the United Nations Secretary General. We expect leaders from the South, the global South, meeting with leaders from less developed and underdeveloped countries. All of these engagements will be to improve the global financing system, which they say, as it stands currently, is not fit for purpose. Currently, we have this global financing system of about $300 trillion assets. And what world leaders are saying is that this is not fit for purpose because it makes disadvantaged countries more vulnerable. The poor and smaller countries are more vulnerable with what is currently obtainable. So they are looking at rejigging all of these and improving the whole system. And President Tinubu is also making his own plans to ensure that Nigeria has a